Whole bunch of nonsense. Hey, look at that! An opportunity for me to use the scope! Yeah, this is me with the strength upgrade. My recoil is now practically... Wait. Is it actually... Is my strength upgrade when I pick up the... Probably not. I don't remember. I just don't remember the recoil being this light. Maybe both the speed and the strength upgrades work together, and the ammo satchels too. Maybe the ammo satchels also work as a cheap strength upgrade of sorts. That would explain. That would certainly explain. Is that all? There's usually more than... Oh, there's another sentinel there. Okay, be gone with you. Deadly water? Possibly. Let's see if I can try to... Okay, good. Flamethrower. Hello there. I will unload you and then toss you away. Far away, where you can't possibly hurt me at all. Well, actually, maybe I will pick up the flamethrower because there's no enemies here that I can loot that could be vaporized using either explosives or flame. I rarely ever use the flamethrower in Lost Frontier because, like I said before, enemies' bodies, they can be destroyed, and if they're destroyed, they can't be looted, which, you know, makes it kinda not preferable to use heavy weapons like explosives or flamethrowers or such. But, well, since the humanoid enemies here are a bit more vanilla, shall we say, and all the cyborgian enemies are indestructible to vaporization and flames, maybe I will carry the flamethrower for today. It doesn't really perform all that much different from vanilla. It's... Okay, I've spoken incorrectly. It performs significantly better than Vanilla Stripes' flamethrower. In fact, I will say it stomps the absolute shins out of Vanilla Stripes' flamethrowers, because it actually can be usable on range without needing to aim up and having the thing... I don't want to talk about Vanilla Stripes' flamethrowers. I never use it. It's bad. It's good, but it's also bad. I don't like it. Anyways, this nonsense. What are you guys doing? Oh, actually, the real question is, why aren't you guys attacking me? This seems a bit suspicious. Invisible wall? Definitely invisible walls. Okay. So what's the scope here? I walk through the line and then the walls close behind me or something, and then this nonsense goes off? I'm not sure if torpedo mode will actually save me this time around. There are a bunch of beacons in the middle, so maybe I can prepare before launching the full attack. There's a big old armor in the middle, so I'm guessing the big armor might cause the attack to commence? Look at that, there's multiple white lines here. This might be the trigger for the wall. Not sure. Not certain. Okay. Nothing? Okay, nothing. Good. Nothing so far. So I'm gonna approach the beacons slowly. And then once I got the beacons, I will deploy them. I think it'll be nice to see how Lost Frontiers' rebels perform against these guys. I can see the rebels winning against the... Oh, goodness gracious me, there's too many of them. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that the Lost Frontiers rebels would absolutely kick the shins out of these guys, the new enemies in Law on Ice. But against all the Reavers, all the Crusaders, this knockoff, and this potential big boss, not sure. Nothing? Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't see any white lines here, so I was assuming that maybe it will do something, but no. Yeah, I guess going down the middle would be the... Hi, can I talk to you? No, okay. You don't want to talk. Can I talk to you? No, okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Times like these makes me wish I have the sigil with the thunder attacks, with the ceiling thunder attacks. If I shoot it now, I could probably get some of the thunders through the walls and kill these guys. Would have been a bit of a cheap trick, but well, it's Lost Frontier. I'm allowed to do some cheap tricks. Right, then I'm gonna hope that these lines here mean nothing. Oh, they mean something. They mean something, alright. I'll just back it up. Okay, I see how it is. So it was a bit of a deceitful setup. I think it was gonna be someplace I can deploy my beacons to, and it's not. Alright. This might take a while. Hopefully the problem will be solved sooner rather than later. But it might take a few energy pods to do. Please wait warmly. Infighting, perhaps? Can we have some infighting? The new enemies, there's new enemies here. It'd be nice if they're not in allegiance to the Order and would cause a bit of a hiccup. That would most certainly be nice. Bit of a cheap tactic, I know, but again, well, they can't really retaliate, so. Alright. It's going my way. It's a bit tricky, but I think it's definitely going my way. I'm tempted to use torpedo mode, but I can't do it since the torpedo mode kinda does attacks on a circular pattern. It's not like BFG where it's more of a thing with the tracers and whatnot. So any other weapons would not be as powerful or well would cause potential for self-destruction. Why am I not given the grenade launcher here? Beats me. Maybe the lock acknowledges that even Vanilla Stripes' grenade launcher is a bit of a liability, shall we say. Oh goodness gracious me, it's a bit of a chain reaction. A cascade. Can we perhaps get another one? Not quite. Let's see if that works. Nah, still one more. Alright, alright. I'm surprised that the big Terminator guy is bleeding, considering all these guys are supposed to be well armored. Since of being based off of regular Dooms' enemies, I guess, rather than Stripes. Oh, careful. Wait for it. Maybe I should focus on this guy first. He could potentially kill me. Goodness me, how much does it take to kill you? Die now, rather than later, preferably in this millennium. Dude. You had several chain reaction explosions near you and somehow you're still alive after all those shots. Remarkable. Alright, buddy. How much health do you have? Too much. Compared to all these Crusaders and Templars, way too much. Give me a second. Okay, maybe I should try to destroy the Reavers first, and then once I get a good chunk of them clear off, I could try to bolt for it and use the torpedo mode. Maybe. How much pods do I have? 2, not a lot actually. Well, good thing there's those ammo caches at the back. This, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise is why I save those ammo caches for later. Okay, good. The water is not deadly. I was kinda just slightly concerned when I blundered that jump. Thank you. I'll take you too. Sure, why not? I'll take the junk here. Not sure who will I be selling them to. Oh dear me. Silly. Can I just climb up here? Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, that's much better. Check for ammo. Everything's still reloaded. Good. Right. Let's do the tango again. I think I missed a good chunk of the shots there. Oh, really? Where are you guys hiding in? Use the assault rifle. Try this. 3-round burst, perhaps? Yeah, this is a bit better. Full auto then. Nah, I think 3-round burst will be faster in general. No wait, all the rivers are dead. Good. I have the opportunity now. 4 shots. Here goes. Wait for the stamina to raise. Climb up. Go. Here we go. Oh dear, that's not good. Come on. Come on. Goodness gracious me, there we go. Finally dead. Now heal yourself before you die painfully. Didn't even need the sigil. Though I probably should. Should have probably used the sigil. Well, at least that situation is completely and wholeheartedly handled. I got the prize, and presumably going through there will end the map set. Or maybe it'll bring me back to the hub to celebrate, who knows. I'll probably grab all the junk here first, just to see how much gold can I gather by the end of the run. Sell everything, just get a good old full tally. It'd be kinda nice if I could have several thousand worth of gold from selling all these junks and loot. So much steel bolts though. Oh yeah, there was that this bit in the middle that I haven't gone through yet. It might not be over. That bit there in the middle. Or wait, maybe it already has. Who knows? I have no doubt that we'll be fighting against a Spectre once or twice here. The curtains may not close just yet. We'll see. Is everything looted? 54% condition. Not the greatest. But we'll make do. Recover all the energy pods that I've been using. So much lost. So much. Goodness gracious me. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Eventually I was gonna run out of space. Surely. Grab the energy pods, they are the most useful. It's just that the ammo right now is a bit tricky. So can I grab all the beacons here? Sure, why not? Oh, okay, alright, that does it. Is this enough? No. Yeah, okay, now it's enough. Ooh, 5 beacons. It would be very nice indeed if I can meet the person who will be unlucky enough to receive all of this nonsense that I'm gonna bring to them. It will be very funny indeed if it's not the end. Oh dear, it's a red line. I think it's the end. Are you sure? Can I not tempt you to go back down the middle and maybe there's an alternate exit through there where I could meet some more enemies to spam all the beacons with? It would be nice. Please come back. Come on. At the very least, well, I should probably just save it here and check. Oh, really? It's not. Okay, that's it. What a weird thing. Well, I guess there's a secret here and it might just open the force fields and whatever. I don't need the supplies, and, well, I think the maps is pretty much clear, so not much point in me dilly-dallying around anymore for secrets. Everything is done, everything has been said, and the prize is mine. Unfortunately, I can't also claim the Terminator's helmet for my own. Would be nice, but we'll take what we can get. I'll just move on to the exit and see what happens. See if there's any information, or if it's just gonna kick me straight to the main menu. Wouldn't mind if I'm at the very least be thrown back to the hub. Save here. So what's happening? I see.
Nope.
Oh, is that it then?
Nope.
Is that all? Yeah, I think that's meant to be all. Oh, okay then. I guess that's it for Low on Ice Enhanced by The Lock. Well, this has been quite a trip, has it not? Well, I might as well take a sit here and watch this guy while I completely talk about just everything. So, well, it's my first proper Lost Frontier commentated run. Very similar to the one I did for Hades Instructor Hatomi Battles the Yomi Demons. I don't know if I'll do more of this. I'll probably do the regular NFRs. Well, unless there's another map set that goes quite a fair bit and will probably take a good while to NFR. NFRs really mostly work well for single maps. Not so much multi-map sets unless I can try to use the auto-saves at the start of maps. Well, I mean, I did kind of do that with some of the other NFRs, but nah, I'm just being picky. Yeah. It's probably because of the hub specifically. I think that's the real tricky issue. I'm tempted to always just record all the preparation bits that is necessary before I go to a map, and those things tend to take a while depending on what I want to prepare, because, you know, I do try to carry carefully and just be ready for everything, somewhat. But, well, that's why I'm currently here right now, commentating, to think quite clearly whether it's a good idea or not. But in terms of Lost Frontier itself, it's, well, like I wouldn't be playing so much of it if I didn't have fun with it. It's basically like, as I said before, it is Instructor in Stripe, and, well, if you seek that kind of gameplay in Stripe, it does it quite particularly well. I might even argue and say that it makes Stripe's gameplay just a notch more satisfying to do. Well, that kind of stuff depends on the individual. I know some folks don't really click with HDS's gameplay, and as such will probably bounce off of Lost Frontier. That's usually understandable. No, it's not gonna fit for everyone. They explain all the mechanics and why I enjoy some of them. Hang on. There we go. Oh wait, maybe I should try to use the target to see if there's anything here. Nothing? Nah, there's nothing. Fine, I'll sit back down. Wait. Might as well have a little bit of fun. Well, anyways, I should probably start talking about the map set itself. So, Law on Ice Enhanced by, well, I already said The Law. In terms of the map set itself, well, I already said before, the architecture looks very fancy. I didn't get lost at all, no mandatory secrets, I always appreciate that, but... And the encounter itself, they're very fair, even with Lost Frontier. There were some bits where it gets a bit hectic, but there's always a way to get out of it unscathed, so all in all, it's mostly compatible with Lost Frontier. On the other hand, as I said before, there are occasional points of no return that you can't return to, which is aggravating for a mod like Lost Frontier, where you got weight to worry about and might have to return back and forth to do loot runs. The only trader that you can really come back to is the one in the second map, as a result, because it's the only map where you can reliably go enter the map and then go talk to the trader and then exit the map. The first map, you get softlocked by the elevator at the very end. And then the third map, another elevator, right? The lock seems to have a slight bit of a trouble with elevators, but it's fine, it's understandable. Elevators can be tricky sometimes. It's hard to notice that Doom elevator trigger lines kind of require you to assign every single bit to each specific line. It's not like in Half-Life or something where you can just drag a brush and that's it. That box is where everything triggers. No, you gotta do everything in a line. That line, that line, that line, and that line. And those lines. These lines. It's a bit tricky. Still, all in all, had fun. What else can I say? The dialogue? It's nothing too particularly memorable, but it does set the stage acceptably. There's a trader there that you could use if you want to buy some supplies, but I don't think the trader is as well stocked as the one in Vanilla Stripe in Tar Heel. I think there's just only about 3 items that you can buy. Not exactly the best. I could be missing a person or two. There were also side quests. Yeah, I almost forgot about the side quests. You could get items and then bring it back to someone else to get a different item. It's usually targeters, which is mostly useless only because you got crosshairs. If you don't have crosshairs, targeters are actually useful even in vanilla because, you know, it helps having a targeter. Granted, it could always be more useful if people said that the vanilla strike targeter is flawed because it doesn't really do much except adding a crosshair to the middle, and most players who are well versed in first-person shooters will already know how to use the middle of their screens to shoot, so it's not really that much necessary. And even then, all of the weapons are still centered, so people could orient themselves to that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you got long-range fights, but sometimes you do need to zoom in and scope. Yeah, I'm glad that Lost Frontier alters it a bit to allow you to do stuff like this. And including seeing enemies through having an overlay like that. I don't think I've seen other mods do that before. Or if they have, I just probably haven't played it. There are so many Doom and Strife mods out. No, wait. There's a lot of Doom mods, but not a lot of Strife mods. Yeah. No, I don't think I'll be playing I'll be playing a lot of other Strife mods. I did give a good chunk of them a try. Stuff like oh, what was it? I think it was a port of a different weapons mod for Doom. Not Guncaster, it was something else. It was the one where the HUD looks like a radar. It's a bit tricky to explain. Was it called the Martyr or something? It might have been a different thing. Yeah, I can't remember. If I do remember, I'll put it on screen. But if I don't remember, then, well, if I couldn't figure out, alas and alas, not much that I can do. But either way, yeah, it's a mod that has a whole bunch of custom weapons. But no, actually, I was playing it might have been a different mod that implements custom enemies, but the custom enemies are balanced for vanilla. Actually, it wasn't balanced at all. I think I remember one boss taking like several thousand bullets to kill, and because it wasn't tested at all. Oh man, okay, no. Lost Frontier is just currently the better Strife mods out there. I can't really think of any that currently surpassed it. It might sound like a bit hyperbolic, and one could say that Guncaster could easily fill the shoes, but you know, Guncaster, you just play and eventually turn your brain off after a while playing it. No offense to Pillow Blaster. I think I've already said this plenty before, where Pillow Blasters mods are satisfying to play, but not exactly long-lasting once you got all the weapons and can mop literally every map with a single weapon, and you got all the spells and you can just clear everything. Meanwhile, in mods like Hades Destructor or Lost Frontier, you could have the weapon of the one god, but you could still die in a few bursts, which is, you know, you still gotta worry about the simple fodder. That's kind of part of why I do play these kinds of mods, a lot more than, well, I mean, even stuff like, I think I'm digressing. I am significantly digressing. No, I talked about Lost Frontier, I talked about the map set, and that's pretty much it. I'm just babbling right now, so thank you so much for watching, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, be it from the very start or otherwise. Not sure if I'll be doing more Doom-related stuff. I can't really think of any. I think there was a recent Doom mod that got released called Red's Overworld that seems kind of like Blade of Agony. Very intriguing. Not sure if I'll try it out. But if interest wanes, I might go back to Hidden Dangers. Or if that didn't work out, I might play more tier release. Also, I think Jakob suggested Return to Castle Wolfenstein again, which is, yeah, not a bad idea, honestly. I could do a bit more Return to Castle Wolfenstein. We'll see, again. So, you want to see any single one of them? Well, you already know what to do. This is Zig Shadow, signing out. Alright, I already confessed my sins. Now can you shut up? Get out of here.